Oh, not quite hot enough. Good morning, folks. Like a suck you. Like, I finally got my rudders on. Like, if anybody knows boats, you can't drive a boat without a rudder. But I want to go sailing. So guess what? Today's the day. Just got buzzed by a tinny. That's the first time I've been buzzed by a tinny since I've had the rudders off. So the first day I had my rudders on, bang, they're like, let's wake this bloke up, mate. That's what happens when you live on a boat. But like, I usually live in the mangroves. Like, that's the safest place for my boat without actually mooring it. It's hard to get a mooring. And then there's other things about moorings that are sort of a little bit of a pain, like getting buzzed by a boat first thing in the morning. Anyway, got me up because my plan.
I apologise as usual, guys, for the smudges on the screen. I don't know. Well, I do know. It's the lens protector that I bought to protect the lens. I try and clean it. I can never get it clean. I'll finally remove it in episode 2, 3 or 4. And yeah, I think I'm on a winner. And then boom. Yeah. No.
Vestibule. The throne room. What do I think of the composting toilet? They say it doesn't smell, and it doesn't if you keep the fan going 24/7. Every now and again you get this woofed. Maybe it's because it's just starting to compost. I got my fingers crossed. I'm going to add this special stuff to it today, so hopefully that takes the smell away. Anyway, I'll catch up with you when I'm on the... not the road. What else am I doing? Bit smoky, so the oil's settled to the bottom of the drum. I should have shook it up before I started. There's so many checks you got to do with a boat. Might top it up with some fresh gasoline. So what I've done is I've decided I'm going to fill my water tanks. Yeah, there's no real breeze, which is really excellent with a vessel like this. It is, because even though it's only 30 foot, like it is like it's 18 foot wide. So yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? A little bit of wind is going to push you places that you don't want to go. So the tide's right on the top of the tide, around about. I've got to fix this dinghy. We might turn around. Just let some rope out. Can't really run it backwards, can I? I've got these shoes on because my feet were freezing walking on the deck. It's pretty cold, so. Okay. I'll bail some of this water out. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? So that's okay. Just put one line over that. Undo this line. Just empty out some of this water. Might run 2 lines. So, it's only a cheap rope, so I'll double it up to give it a little bit of strength. Okay. Head on a short leash for the time being. Now my plan is to come into dock on that side, so I'm going to move my
fenders over that side. On some shorter rope actually. Make them single to make this easier. I just did this temporarily the other day. It sort of works, but if you're in a hurry, probably not the best idea. Beautiful morning. I'll grab this rope up here. It doesn't have to be a strong rope. Always keep like 3 points of contact. I might sacrifice this rope as our fender ropes, I think. That motor's well and truly warmed up. Okay, cut this in half. Or have we got some? No, we'll make this. This is a nice rope. We'll just cut it in half. Bless you. Oh. Down the end of it. So it doesn't fray. Guess I'm gonna put a hat on. Okay. High pitch. That's one. Two. We'll see how we go. We can adjust it when we get there. I always get a little nervous when driving this boat. As it is. But I'm honestly, no. Let's do it, buddy. No, let's stop there. So you're going into the sun, please. What's that? Okay. Stir, ready. Let's pull up this anchor, hey? Exciting job. Motor going. Have a look around. Perfect weather to dock with. Now my anchor chain has a bit to be desired. Oh, look at that rust. I need to get a new anchor, guys. New anchor chain. Anyway, it is what it is. I should have gloves on for this. Oh. I'm covered in shit, mud. Oh. Okay. That's why I always have a bucket of water handy. Let's do this. So we're away. We're away, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Beautiful day. Fucking hell. What could have gone wrong there? Maybe look out for big boats coming next time. Oh, fuck.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter how careful you are. There is always someone dying to get dead. So just be careful. Like, I was in a 6-knot zone and I was doing way under 6 knots. People just don't understand, like, the momentum a big boat has. And not only did that tinny pull out in front of me, the dragon boat did. So it was lucky that the tinny pulled out in front of me. Because otherwise there would have been 20 people swimming in the water. And I probably would have got the blame for some reason, you know, like... Anyway, so my trajectory, I was headed for this jetty right here. So I was coming in at a pretty good pace, you know, like... I wasn't overpowered because I stopped, you know. And my biggest mistake was... I didn't my fail safe on my motor. I usually wrap a rope around the motor. So here I am, put a hard in reverse, and my motor's on this bracket that has notches in it, which I can raise and lower it. And because I didn't put my fail safe on, my motor went down, like it just dropped to the bottom notch, and
Fuck.
Yeah, I was highly embarrassed, but I think I handled it in the end, you know, like gracefully.
That's why you had that safety rope on there, Juddy.
I apologise for the swearing, but if I cut out the swearing, you wouldn't have a clue who I am. And I like who I am. I'm not a fake. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And if you do like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe. You know, it really helps me. I'm getting creative. I'm a bit crook at the moment. Here I am jumping down onto the net because I couldn't reach the controls on the motor. Fair income. But like, I handled it. You know what I mean? But yeah, what a goose. Anyway, life's good. It's really good.
Yeah, mate, my...
I nearly ran over a dragon boat full of senior
right,
citizens.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just in a little bit of shock. I couldn't finish my sentence. And, yeah, I tied off the boat, filled my water tanks, and it was quite a successful docking in the end.
Put that safety thing back on, mate. Unless you didn't lose the fucking motor.